Alright, let's get right to it. Just went to go see the movie Highest to Lowest, featuring Denzel Washington and I ain't gonna act like I know the other actors name, cause I don't be keeping up with all these actors name. I just be knowing their faces. What the fuck did he play in? Um Damn, he played in something recent too. Fuck it, I can't remember. And I ain't gonna goddamn force myself to remember. But he was like a childhood friend of Denzel, but he was his driver as they got older. You know what I'm saying? Denzel played a role of a some type of he had some type of high profile music position at a label called Stack Records. You know what I'm saying, New York. So they came, him and the guy, the friend, they came up from the same hood in the Bronx or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? They had a street background, even though they didn't really get into that. But you could just tell by certain things in the movie, you know what I'm saying? You'll know if you go see. So I had thought that he had actually owned the label, but he actually just was working for the label, and he was trying to buy out the label at some point. He had been in the game for like 25 years. So I really didn't know what the fuck this movie was goddamn going. So I'm like, okay, all right, he on the label, you know what I'm saying? But it really wasn't getting it into anything. It really wasn't really showing anything good. Like it was kind of dragging, you know what I'm saying? But I was saying, damn, Denzel picked up the script and decided that act in this joint. I was like, you know what I'm saying? They had a lot of theme music going on and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You would think that motherfucker was getting ready to start dancing and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like on a Wizard of Oz or something. Just bust off, just start dancing. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I will say this. You gotta give this joint some time to marinate. Because it's gonna put on a motherfucking twist and really get your interest. So his son and his old childhood friend son played basketball on the team together, coached by Coach Fox. The dude used to actually play in the NBA. And they go missing. They end up getting kidnapped. So make a long story short, it was a ransom. And the ransom was for $17.5 million for, Denzel to bring the money to return his son back. But what the kidnapper didn't know was he had kidnapped he had let go the wrong son. He ended up keeping the Denzel friend's son in the movie. So, they got the police all involved. They trying to figure out where he at. You know what I'm saying? So, he ended up following through of the way the guy told him to drop the money off, which was played by A$AP Rocky, which was he was a nigga. He went by the name Young Felon in the movie. He made good music and all that shit, but he felt some type of way that Denzel didn't never recognize him and his music. He talk about all the times that he slept in front of the record label, how he went in there, basically like Denzel ain't never had no time to listen to him. So he kidnapped the son, or he thought he kidnapped the son. He wanted 17.5. And the way they had set everything up for the money to be dropped out, knowing that that the police was involved and watching everything. It was sweet. It was sweet. You gotta watch this shit. I ain't gonna even spoil everything. So, but Denzel needed that money because that money was supposed to help buy the label. Shit was just going all wrong after that, you know what I'm saying? Like, partners started backing out because of what they had seen on TV. Yeah, he did a heroic thing. He put up damn near a life savings worth, which some people ain't gonna never see. You know what I'm saying? To get his friend's son back. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he did a good deed, but it was like it kind of backfired on him. Or what's gonna backfire on him. Denzel meant he was gonna go get this money back. You know what I'm saying? And while the son was kidnapped, he kept hearing a song. That's the only thing that he could tell the police and everything, you know what I'm saying? Once he did get rescued. Cause dude, ASAP, he got the money, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, Denzel's partner sent out a pic around the hood. I need a name to this face. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was getting ready to say, Denzel was just, just walking, meditating one day, listening to some music. And it sounded familiar with the son was telling him in the hospital. Like they just kept playing this one song. From the back to the trunk, from the song to... Shit was hot, I ain't even lie. Y'all know ASAP, he be dropping the shit. So that's how he was able to identify who the guy was, kept calling in for the ransoms. Yo, you gonna have this money and I'm gonna tell you what to do, I'm gonna text you. Like he just knew the voice, like he could hear it. Because he was a music mogul. He had an ear. He had an ear for listening. So he was trying to convince the cops, like, yo, I know this is him. They wasn't trying to hear him at first. So him and his partner, they went to the hood on their own. Once they got word of who he was, somebody sent them an address and they went to go follow up. Hey, this shit was dry as a bitch in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie, the shit was dry, but I think I dozed off for how long. It was kind of dry. I was like, I don't really see what's up with this shit. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this joint ain't going nowhere. But then that bitch got good. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch got good. And if you a fan of music, you will like this joint too. You will like it even more. So, Denzel finally, pull up on dude. And it's crazy how they meet because ASAP was like, yo, I always dreamed of meeting you. I always dreamed of signing to your label. I always dreamed of working with you, da-da-da. And this is how we meet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you how they meet. I'm gonna leave some of that for y'all to go see. But it was dope. I'm like, okay. Just then Denzel acting alone made the movie even better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of reminds you when he played like in American Gangster. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. ASAP did his thing too. You know what I'm saying? ASAP did his thing too. He this was the first time I seen him in a movie. I don't know if he ever been in anything else, but he did his thing. Denzel actually was trying to save dude. He was actually trying to save him. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to the conversation that they was having was more of a talk rap battle while they was in the studio. But he pulled up on him in the middle of his studio session. Denzel like, yo, where the money at? But the way they talk battle, like a rap battle, that was dope. That was dope. You gotta see it. It was dope. I ain't never seen that in the movie. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. But, you know, Denzel was trying to reason with dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what you want to do with your life? You trying to do life, or you trying to make this money? You trying to put this hit out, or what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think Denzel was like, yo, like, he was willing to put everything behind what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, this nigga got one. Like, he got a banger. He got potential. Dude was like, ASAP was like, nah, fuck that. I waited too long for you, B. I'm up now. And Denzel like, oh, what? So what, you 17.5 million up? He was like, yeah, to be exact. He really wasn't trying to hear that shit. And then they just started busting it out at each other in the studio. Hey, this joint was good, man. And then, as I'm leaving out the movie theater, you know what I'm saying, this older guy, he asked me, he was like, what you think about that jump? And basically everything I just already said, I was like, at first, I was like, I can't believe this nigga Denzel playing in this whack ass shit. Like, I was like, but I was trying to take the negative and make it a good, like, hey, fuck it. Something to do. I ain't got to get up early tomorrow, so fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to come see this jump. I'm glad I did, because this shit was good. Would I go see it again? Fuck yeah, I will. Because it resonates with me. Because if you got a passion for music, it shows that Denzel started, after everything he went through, he knew he had to get back to his passion of the music. Like, all money ain't good money. Like, it's more about the music. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was called from highs to low, because the last artist that he was getting ready to sign, that was the name of her song, to highs to low. And he was like, after she sung the song for him at the end, he was like, what's the name of the song? She said, highs to low. He was like, You know that look he got when he bite his lip, like he like, because he went from being from high to low, and that's how he wanted to start his new label. He wanted to start off low. He wanted to start off small. Versus him trying to buy at the top, at the spot where he was already at high. He felt like the people that was getting ready to take that joint over and was going to get him an important role there, they didn't care about the quality of music. They was getting ready to go like AI with the AI music and all this crazy crap. And he was like, so you mean we about to make AI music with no soul? That was kind of like a turn off on him, you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? Who gonna make who wanna listen to an AI record with it has no soul to it? Dude was like, leaving the movies. He was like, so would you rate that joint? I said, damn, that's crazy. She asked me that. I said, because I be dropping reviews on movies. He was like, for real? So, and then he had a music background. Then we got the chopping up. So it was like, and he was a little older than me. So it was kind of a significant thing too going on with the universe. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we don't get into all that because we just doing a movie review right now. But I get this joint. Big 5 bags of popcorn. Peace on my Wadu. It's the highest to low review. Go see it. I recommend it. And this ain't your motherfucking Rotten Apple review. This your Ron Flip the Jumpman React video review.